You guys know what just happened? Well, the best way to describe what happened to the market today, the crypto market, is the following video. Now you see Will Smith is he's laughing over here. So Chris Rock made a joke about his wife, she's right here, about G.I. Jane, which is about a movie about a woman who shaved her head off to join the army. Now, I don't know if Chris Rock knows that Jada Pinkett Smith has a disorder in which she loses her hair. So he's making a joke about that, and as you can clearly see here that she's not happy about the joke. But Will's laughing right here. Then the camera cuts away. Then, he noticed something. Will Smith just got up from his chair. Ooh. Wow. So they cut the sound out. Basically, Will went back and said, "Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth." So this describes perfectly what's happening to the market right now. So Will Smith is Bitcoin and Chris Rock is the other bear. The bear just got slapped hard. So if you've been noticing the price of Bitcoin, it's currently sitting at $47,000. Ethereum sitting at 3,300, and everything else seems to be going up, some more than the others. Now, what is exactly going on? Well, we also have live reaction from the bears after they get slapped. This is pretty much all the bears in the audience. They're like, oh shit, I'll be next. So the bears are getting spanked in the market right now, and this is good. I like it. So what exactly is happening? Well, basically one of the big known fact is that Terra UST has been purchasing $100 million worth of Bitcoin almost every single day. So they are the ones who are driving up the price of Bitcoin by eating up all the supplies on the market. So when that happens, the shorts get liquidated, and then they'll have to buy back in to cause this crazy cascade of price action. So we went from as low as 34,000 Bitcoin to 47,000. So this is great for the ecosystem, and for those of you who've been living in the bear market for the past 2 or 3 months, this is your reward if you didn't sell. And when the price of Bitcoin goes up, everything else will follow. So all the coins that we've been following, especially Harmony, which is something I'm really bullish on, has been going up quite a bit. It was in a really terrible market. It was as low as almost 11 cents. Now it's back to 18 cents each. And then Jewel token, obviously one of the big things that I bullish on. This game for Jewel is coming to Avalanche. So instead of Harmony, it's going to have a version of it on Avalanche. So it was as low as $3.8. Now it more than doubled to 8.8. So I am holding on still. I've been liquid farming in DeFi Kingdoms to take in my Jewel and one token, and I've been making great money from that. And then it's good to see that the coin is going back to its original price. This is around where I purchased it. And then for the Harmony token, I purchased it around 20 cents. So overall, I am up on this investment. So hopefully Jewel will go even higher with the Crystal Veil launch, and it will go back to $20. That's when I start to take profit. But I will probably take little profit here and there along the way up. And that's what I recommend to you as well. Not a financial advice, but this is what you should learn from the downside. Like when the price of this thing drops so much, you'll be like, oh, why didn't I sell on the way down? Well, now it's going back up, and probably your chance to sell will be now as it goes back up. What about the tokens in Wonderland or Danny ecosystem? Well, WMemo has been doing quite well after the announcements that they are gonna do some periodic buybacks soon. So with that news, it sort of went back up right here from 18K all the way to 26K. So this being a good opportunity if you held on or if you bought at 18K there, but I don't think there's enough liquidity in the market right now to sustain that. So you still got a lot of people selling right here. So I'm not sure where the sales come from, but probably around sushi, even though there's some liquidity there. So you're probably going to get a lot of slippage if the liquidity is not there. As for Spell token, it definitely went up after I rage quit. I actually sold at 34 cents. It's now trading at about 46.0046. So, okay. I missed out on that, but that's okay. I put all my token on AVAX, and AVAX has been doing okay compared to others. So, I want to know what you guys are in and how do you feel about this? Is this going to be the market that we are waiting so long for? Are we going for another round of Bitcoin going up? Well, if you zoom out to 1 week chart for Bitcoin, let's take a look at that. This is the 1 week chart. Okay, this is on, let me see Bitcoin on another chain. Let's see if this works. So the macro chart is something you should look at when you are trying to look for a long term. Right? I guess none of this, there's not enough data because Dex Screener wasn't around back then. But basically for the price of Bitcoin, I think it's trying to move back up again and we have a lot of buy pressure. So again, I don't really trust TA at all, but looking at this, it looks very bullish to me. So my strategy right now is to try to take little profit here and there and then leave some of them inside for the ride. So let me know what your strategy is. What do you think about this rise? Is this the end of the bear market or are we going for more downturn in the future? Let me know. I hope to see you guys in the next video.